Well, what we are tracking at the top of this hour is some breaking news wherein protests are taking place outside Pakistan embassy in Washington over 26/11 Mumbai terror attack. So those are the visuals that you can see on your screens wherein the protests have taken place in the Washington, and these protests are being held outside the Pakistan embassy in US. Now, of course, yesterday only this was the anniversary of 26/11, which was observed in India. Let me open my colleague Srinjoy for more on this. Srinjoy, even after so many years, such protests have been taking place, and these current visuals are a proof that how world remembers that Pakistan's nefarious plot, even which was plotted back in 2008, is never going to be forgotten, be it India or around the world. Srinjoy.
Yes, undoubtedly. The important point to note is that these protests are happening all over the world. And the people who have to listen to the protests and take action, that is the government of Pakistan, against those who have committed these horrendous crimes, the Lashkar-e-Toiba, against Hafiz Saeed, against Lakvi, against all these people. And the world is looking at Pakistan and asking for severe punishment against these people. And Pakistan is not doing anything. And it's been 14 years and nothing has been done. That is the sad part. People who are murderers, who have blood on their hands, people like Hafiz Saeed, people like Lakvi, are free men roaming around in Pakistan. And when they are sent to jail, it's only just to show the world that, yes, we are trying to do something. That is the state of Pakistan. And that is the state of terrorism in Pakistan.
But these protests that are taking place in the US, can it be seen that India is currently waging a lonely battle to lay its hand on 26/11 attack masterminds? Perhaps the United States does not seem to be reminding Pakistan of its obligation to punish the perpetrators of those attacks anymore.
Well, it has to be said that the Americans are trying very hard, along with India in the UN Security Council, to list all these people who are responsible for the terror attacks on 26/11. But the one country that is stopping that is actually China.
Well, of course, this is all about the global politics which is currently underway. But as far as the 26/11 attacks are concerned, these protests are now taking place in Washington outside Pakistan embassy. Before we move on, let's dip into these reactions which are coming in from the ground.
I'm here to protest against this tragic event that happened on 26th of November in Mumbai. This was a continuation of series of terrorist attacks that have been happening around the world. And this terrorism has become a very major problem for the world. It is against the humanity.
Pakistan is a global terrorist state, and this menace in the world is propagated, supported, funded, everything by them. And it seems like terrorism is their way of diplomacy, which is the world needs to unite against.
I condemn Pakistan for all these terrorist activities, and I request the international community plus United States to stand and take action against Pakistan and stop terrorism. Country like Pakistan, and no funding of any fund to Pakistan in order to support this country.
Well, those were the reactions from the ground and, of course, from the protesters who are there raising their voice against the Pakistan as far as 26/11 is concerned. Thank you, Srinjoy, for joining in.